Adina Howard posted that tweet. Did you see it that I posted earlier where Adina Howard said people with no kids should not comment on parenting people with children? Did you see that?
I didn't see it, but everybody has their, because you were parented it too.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Cause
like,
I don't
just
have
because
kids.
you don't have kids doesn't mean you don't know what it, you had parents and your parents parented to you. So you might not be in the game, but you have an idea of how it goes. I have plenty of friends who don't have kids.
I'm one of them. Yeah,
yeah, you are.
He said people who don't have kids shouldn't speak on matter with kids. So
Nah, I don't feel that way.
That's stupid.
I think you should have as many opinions about parenting as possible, because just because they don't have kids doesn't mean they don't have good ideas.
Exactly. That's a very bold claim to make. I'm personally, and this might keep shocking the shit out of me, which is why I'm jumping. I think it's the toboggan, and I refuse to take it off. So I'm just gonna have static electricity and be jumping all night. But yeah, I'm one of those people. I will occasionally make a comment, nothing disrespectful or nothing to challenge you. Just I'm kind of curious to know what the fuck is going on, because when you don't have kids, you don't know what the teenagers are listening to, what they're doing, where they hang out at. I'm totally clueless on the generations before me. See, like, what the news singers are, what the kids are listening to, because you have a daughter. I don't have that.
I have more than that. Remember now, I work.
Oh yeah,
I work with kids, so I work with 20, 25-year-old, 25, between 18 and 25. So
correct.
I get it from them, what they listen to, the new lingo, stuff like that. They keep me in the loop. They keep me young. Kids are crazy, but they have so much stuff that we didn't have when we were younger. Like, they are so, and they're smart. Yeah. As much as we talk shit about these kids, let me be the first one to tell you that these kids are smarter than you think.
No, they're smart when they want to do some shit.
For their age, they're smarter than we were. I think so. For their, like, when I'll take like the 19-year-olds around there. They're more advanced than I was at 19. I don't know if social media has something to do with that.
I think Google does, because I learned a lot through Google that, I could have learned from my parents,
But, and then, like you say, your parents were kind of tight-lipped growing up. Like, they kept you sheltered from certain stuff. Now, there's no sheltering from anything. You know about everything. So, yeah, I think kids nowadays are way more advanced than I was, especially at the age of 19 and 20.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's amazing to me, because, I would have been a nightmare with Google as a teenager, because I had so many things I wanted to learn.
But just think about going through school with Google.
I went through college with Google.
But just imagine going through
high school. I'd have been a much better student.
Like,
I'll tell you that.
I would have had A's, not even trying.
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken notes, because I could just pull up everything the teacher said.
So that's why they're a little bit more advanced.
I was advanced before the smartphone. I remember in college, man, I used to pass tests that I didn't know in it, because I took English. So I would sneak like I'm going to the bathroom, run up to the computer lab, go on Google, bring up the shit real quick, read it, remember it, and then run back down to class and take my test.
Well, see, I'm old enough that it wasn't Google. We had car catalogs.
Yeah.
You had to actually go to the library and
I would have never graduated
actually
college
do research
without Google if I didn't find that hack out. So
yeah, you actually had to do research back in my day. So that's why I think kids are just.
And you know what the fucked up thing is? Like 5 years later, when I was like unemployed in between jobs, I found a job doing kids' homework on Craigslist. Niggas from NC State.
I was staying with you when you were doing that. I remember. I'm more jealous. You'd be up at night writing term
papers for other students. And guess what? I got much better grades at UNC and Duke and NC State than I did at Central.
Those days.
I wish I could go back and redo college again, because Central was much harder for me than doing Duke, UNC, and NC State students' homework. I wish I could have gone to
me and
Duke. I
Show-
would have passed that with flying.
Me and
fucking
Show would be
colors.
downstairs.
Yeah,
playing
y'all
Call
were
of Duty
playing
on
Call
that
of Duty,
little ass
screaming at the TV.
4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'd have white boys coming in and out my house like drug dealers, like drug addicts, dropping off term papers and shit like
Me and
that.
Show downstairs playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, I was up there typing
morning.
papers till
Jeez,
5 a.m.,
man.
6 a.m.
Shout out my man Show, man.
Yeah,
Miss you, man.
yeah. Shout out Show in Norfolk. Being a family, man, we had fun together all those
Man,
years.
we had fun back in those days.
And
boy.
you had that chick's EBT card.
Oh, we were having a good time.
We had
we were
EBT
having, We were
cars,
having a good time. We were eating
Call of
good.
Duty, PlayStation. Yeah, the TVs up, nigga. It was a dusty nigga
Jeez,
paradise.
man, it was a dusty nigga paradise.
It was. And we had the EBT on Smash, the video game.
Oh my gosh, those were some good times. man. I
Yeah,
can't even lie.
those were
some good
the
times.
ignorant days, boy. I mean, it was fun, but
Yes,
I can't
always
say I'd be proud of doing all that shit at 40-something, but
Oh yeah, I'm glad those days are over. But that era of time, man, we had
fun.
all balls, Zaxby's. We had
Zaxby's
Zaxby's.
every
man.
oh, nigga, EBT, 3 grocery bags full of
Oh my
Zaxby's,
gosh, we were
fried
living back in
chicken,
those
everything.
days.
I remember the egg rolls. Zaxby needs to bring back those egg rolls.
I think they got them now.
I don't want to pay for them. I just want I'm gonna find a young nigga that work there that hang around at closing and can give me all them grocery bags full of Zaxby's,
Those were some
fried
good
chicken
recording
wings,
sessions,
and
too.
all that shit. Man, that was like
All right.